This video demonstrates the assembly of the Montana PVC barn door kit. Please read all instructions before you begin installation and review the parts. The following are tools or items that are necessary or may be useful in the door assembly: a pencil, a 4-foot level, a rubber mallet, a drill, a 5/16 inch and a 3/8 inch drill bit, a measuring tape, a 1/2 inch socket ratchet, safety glasses, and the 6-inch Phillips head drill bit included in your kit. Prior to any installation of the track, you must decide if a mounting board is needed, and the board must be installed first. Due to many overlapping factors, such as location of wall studs, the weight of a door, and the various types of trim used in homes, we highly recommend using a mounting board in all situations. The track must be installed into solid blocking, casing, or a properly installed mounting board. Improper installation could result in serious bodily harm. First, attach the screw sleeves to the door rails. Take the top rail, B, and attach the 4 top screw sleeves, F1, to the metal brackets. Hand tighten only. Do not over-tighten. Take the center rail C and the bottom rail B and attach the 6 center and bottom screw sleeves F2 to the metal brackets. Again, hand tighten only. Do not over tighten. Set the rails aside. Next, remove the finishing strips. Take the 2 door stiles A and remove the finishing strips from the outer stile channels. Set the strips aside. Attach the U-clips to the door stiles. Make sure the wider channel in the stile with the larger holes is facing to the outside. Make sure the larger holes in the U-clip are facing to the inside of the stile and insert the U-clip, G, into the end of the stile, A. The top of the U-clip will rest on the top of the stile once inserted. Take 2 of the U-clip screws, Q, and using the Phillips head screwdriver, secure the U-clip to the stile. Hand tighten only and do not over-tighten. Repeat with the other stile, U-clip, and screws. Attach the roller brackets. Take one of the roller brackets, O, and 2 of the Allen screws, Y, and secure to the U-clip, G, with the Allen wrench provided. Repeat with the other roller bracket. Attach top rail to stile. Take one of the top and bottom rails, B, making sure the closed edge is facing up towards the top of the door, and insert the attached screw sleeves, F1, through the pre-drilled holes in the inside edge of the door stile, A. Place the oval washer, L2, over the 2 pre-drilled holes in the outer channel of the stile, and using the screwdriver, secure with 2 of the screws with locking washers, J. Hand tighten only. Attach center rail to stile. Take the center rail, C, and insert the attached screw sleeve, F2, through the pre-drilled hole in the inside edge of the door stile, A. Place the oval washer, L1, over the pre-drilled hole in the outer channel of the stile, and using the screwdriver, secure with one of the screws with locking washers, J. Hand tighten only. Attach bottom rail to stile. Take the remaining top-bottom rail, B, making sure the closed edge is facing towards the bottom of the door, and insert the attached screw sleeves, F2, through the pre-drilled holes in the inside edge of the door stile, A. Place the oval washer, L2, over the 2 pre-drilled holes in the outer channel of the stile, and using the screwdriver, secure with 2 of the screws with locking washers, J. Hand tighten only. Insert the door panels. For the 42-inch door, take one of the D1 door panels and insert into the top section of the door. Tap into place with a rubber mallet. Then insert 7 of the door panels D into the top section. Tap each into place with a rubber mallet as you go. Be sure they are snug and secure. For the last panel in the top section, insert another D1 panel and tap into place. Repeat these steps for the bottom section of the door. There will be 9 total panels in the top and 9 total panels in the bottom. For the 36-inch door, take one of the D door panels and insert into the top section of the door. Tap into place with a rubber mallet. Then insert 6 more of the door panels, D, into the top section. Tap each into place with a rubber mallet as you go. Be sure they are snug and secure. Repeat these steps for the bottom section of the door. There will be 7 total panels in the top and 7 total panels in the bottom. Attach the remaining stile. Insert all of the screw sleeves F1 and F2 through the pre-drilled holes in the inside edge of the door stile A. Place an oval washer, L2, over the 2 pre-drilled holes in the outer channel of the stile in the top rail, and using the screwdriver, secure them with 2 of the screws with locking washers, J. Remember to hand tighten only. Place an oval washer, L1, over the pre-drilled hole in the outer channel of the stile at the center rail, and using the screwdriver, secure it with 1 of the screws with locking washers, J. Place an oval washer L2 over the two pre-drilled holes in the outer channel of the stile at the bottom rail, and using the screwdriver, secure them with two of the screws with locking washers J. Insert the finishing strips. Reinsert the two finishing strips E into the outer channels of the door stiles A. Install the handle. Measure up 52 inches from the bottom of the door and mark that location. Measure in 1 3/4 inches in from the edge of the stile and mark this spot. Drill a hole through the stile at the intersection of these two marks. Place the handle P on the door and insert one of the handle bolts into the top hole in the handle. Put the washer and nut onto the back side of the door and tighten the nut. Do not tighten fully at this point. Visually, center the handle on the stile and draw a horizontal line in the center of the bottom hole in the handle. Move the handle to the side and measure 1 3/4 inches from the edge of the stile. Drill a second hole at the intersection of these two lines. Put the remaining bolt through the hole in the handle. Put the washer and nut onto the back side of the door and tighten the nut. Use the wrench provided to fully tighten the bolts and secure the handle. Install the safety spacers. The safety spacers, W, help to protect the door from being bumped off the track. With the door laying flat in a safe and secure position, place one of the two spacers approximately 2 inches to the inside of one of the roller brackets. Place slightly off-center towards the front of the door. Using a drill, secure the spacer with the screw provided. Repeat steps to install the second spacer inside the other roller bracket. Install the optional K. To install the optional K, take one of the K1 pieces, remove the adhesive strips and press into place in the top section of the door. Take one of the K2 pieces, remove the adhesive strips, and press into place in the bottom section of the door. Repeat these steps on the other side of the door. Please note, the adhesive is strong, so the K will stay in place. Please be sure you would like the K design before attaching it. For the 42-inch barn door, it is necessary to use the track extension included in your barn door kit. To attach the extender, lay the track on the floor. Slip the extender onto the end of the track where the door will be in the open position. It is important that the side of the track extender with the lip is facing to the top. Begin tightening the 2 screws with the Allen wrench. Use the level to be sure the track and extender are straight, and then fully tighten. Turn the track and extender over. Use the Allen wrench to tighten the 2 remaining screws. Use the level one more time to check the track is straight. Measure the height for the track. In order to determine the proper height for your barn door track, add 3 inches to the height of the door being installed. Locate and mark this height on the wall or mounting board on the side of the door jamb where the door would be in the closed position. Determine the track location. On the same side where you made your height mark, measure 4 3/4 inches over from the door jamb and draw a line so the 2 measurements intersect. This will be the location of the first hole in the track. Install the mounting hardware and track. First, drill a pilot hole. Insert lag bolt X through the first track hole. Then place the track spacer S over the bolt on the back of the track. Install the lag bolt with a 1/2 inch socket ratchet. Do not tighten fully. Swing the track up and use the level to ensure the track is straight. Mark the remaining holes in the track. Drill the remaining pilot holes. Slide a stopper T onto the track for the end of the track where you installed the first bolt, so it is between the first and second holes on that end of the track. Make sure the rubber pieces on the stoppers are facing to the inside for both stoppers. Install the next bolt and spacer at this end of the track. Install the remaining bolts and spacers. Go back and fully tighten the first bolt. Slide the remaining stopper onto the other end of the track. Do not set either stopper at this point. Place the door onto the track. Position the door over the opening and slightly tilt the bottom of the door outward, away from the wall. Set the rollers securely onto the track. Once the door is safely mounted and is secure, turn the two safety spacers 180 degrees towards the wall. This positions them properly under the track. Install the floor guide. The bottom door guide, V, keeps the door from swinging outward away from the wall. To locate the proper installation position in the floor, slide the door into the closed position and mark the outside edge of the door on the floor. Now place the door into the open position and mark the inside edge of the door on the floor. Make sure your guide location is well marked. Make sure that whether the door is in the open or closed position, that the door never leaves the door guide. This is the proper location for the door guide. Set the width of the floor guide to 1 1/2 inches. Slide the door out of the way and place the guide on the floor in between the two marks. Pre-drill holes if necessary for your floor type. Using a drill and the screws provided, secure the door guide to the floor. Set the door stops on the track. Move the door to the closed position and slide the door stop to the desired location. Using the provided Allen wrench, tighten the screws in the door stop to secure it into place. Then, carefully glide the door into the fully open position and repeat the steps for the remaining door stop. Your door is now ready to use.